Oh, we're on air.
Wow. Thanks, Jay.
So much energy.
Sorry, guys. We're on air.
Wow.
Disney Channel.
Wow.
Welcome to the Peeps In That podcast. I'm here with
Lee.
I'm here. I'm Joey.
Christian.
I'm Christian.
My name is Jason.
Jason Derulo.
And I'm Matthew.
And the person in the background, which you can't see here, is Maria. Hi, Maria.
She went me miss.
everybody. Say hi, Maria.
Hi, Maria.
Hi, Maria. I'm gonna fight you.
Feels like rehab.
Okay.
So, anyways,
Real. How do you know how rehab feels?
And on
anyways,
another.
so we're gonna be talking about Black History Month. So, what about Black History Month, you ask? That's so funny because I don't know either.
We didn't ask.
We have like zero preparations. We just wanted to talk about something.
I kind of see what you're saying, but I feel like our school doesn't like touch more about
Maybe
like.
the researcher should research something.
You didn't offer us that assignment.
Shut up, Herc.
Right, that was not in the Google Classroom.
Anyway,
Real.
It's not like y'all check it anyway.
Do you check it?
I'm doing a project on it for
He
English.
makes it. Oh, sorry.
They made Mr. Hutchins a floater now.
A floater?
Yeah.
What is
Oh
that?
my god.
Anyway, back to the conversation. I feel like our school. I feel like our school doesn't really tell us much about Black history. I mean, it only tells like about one sort of figure and nothing else. Like that's saying
Right.
That is true.
When they said that they were gonna be doing like more Black History Month activities,
All
someone
day.
in my classroom literally laughed.
I would
Do
too.
you understand how much that says about just everything? But
And by
That's
everything, we
that's
mean.
just people in general, like literally the school.
true.
And
They only like mentioned a few things. Like they only mentioned sorry, it's because he was about to fall and I was gonna laugh. So they only mentioned like the things they wanna like, put out there, but they don't talk about like what truly happens like behind the scenes. Because a lot of people don't know that they don't like the whole fight that what's his name, Martin Luther King was. I was gonna say MLK, but I want to say his full name. He was not just fighting for like black rights, but he was also fighting for like less discrimination for everyone in general. But people are just like, well, it's Black History Month and he was black and he said, I have a dream, so we're just gonna talk about that. Like everything else he worked for is just discriminated.
That people can make jokes about it too.
That is
more-
true.
It's like,
But
the
you know
next
what's
person
also,
that makes a joke, never mind.
Oh, oh,
you wanna get jumped?
oh.
anyway, I feel like the most person they mostly talk about is mostly the person to school practically. And I feel like the school mostly talks about is the name of the school's founder. Like he's the school's founder, but like what else?
Right, like they don't say anything special he did. They just say like, oh, his name was something Lee. I only know his last name because my name is also Lee.
Lee Graham Pinkston.
Oh, that's his full name?
Lee Kingston.
I thought he was the same. Okay, I'm not gonna make that joke.
Now that I think about this over time, I feel like we're actually discriminating this month and the school. I feel like there's something that's be backfire for us.
It's not that like we're discriminating. It's just the fact that like they hype up like this month and every other month that's like about specific race, only for not to say it. Like they don't say
But I feel
like the whole culture about it. They just say, so this happened.
But I feel like
Hooray!
Something that I think they only do at the school, because the only thing they done at the school for like a certain like month was Mexican Heritage Month. Like last
And they were still racist about it.
I know, like still, but like that's like the only thing that they really did. Cause like they had like decorations and stuff, games and everything outside just because of it, just for Mexican like. But they did nothing for this year or any other months.
I mean, we're having a pep rally for it.
But that's it, just a pep rally.
They didn't put up decorations.
We're having a pep rally?
yeah.
I didn't know that either.
When?
February 23rd.
I feel like
Friday.
this month barely started.
It's on a Friday.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I
So
wouldn't
like
be
we're not
able
even
to
giving
make
them.
that
We're not even giving them the benefit
I
of
have
the
a
doubt.
JRTC inspection.
I'm gonna be quiet. I have to perform. I have to sing songs there and take photos for the year. But
No.
anyway,
If you're laughing at my pain, come join JRTC.
anyway,
next year, bud.
okay. So you can join right now. Anyway, so
I'll be gone. next
Swiftly moving on.
No, you won't.
yes, of course, for Black History, I chose. Oh my gosh. I mean, for Black History, I chose. Okay, so I chose Muddy Waters because y'all might know who I feel like none of y'all gonna know who Muddy Waters is. Google him and listen to some of his songs. So he's like a very old singer. He created the blues. He's a very
his name again?
Muddy Waters.
Oh, Muddy Waters.
So anyway,
The moment of realization.
No, I was gonna say shout out to Black people for literally raising the roaring what? Or
20s.
roaring 20s. Shout out.
That
to
is
Black
true,
people for
though.
that.
and
Yeah,
like,
shout out to
Jazz.
Black people.
The way you
Anyway.
said it.
so he made Delta blues. It's different. It's different from regular blues.
You wanna get-
But his influence. He influenced a lot of people. He influenced bands like Led Zeppelin, the Rolling Stones, and other bands like that. Oh, and Jimi Hendrix, of course. So his influence on blues with his guitar is, to me, like I heard some of his music. Like there's a song I'm not gonna mention because it's kind of inappropriate. It has to do with something. I don't think I can say it's. Can I say hoochie?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I. Is it
What
like,
is that?
Is
What?
it like your mom? Is it that song?
Yeah.
My grandma.
But
loves
anyway,
that song.
there was another song like I forgot where it goes. Like it's like he says words. It says da 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 da. It's like, hey, have you heard this song like Bad to the Bone?
No.
Damn, let me search this song. But like keep going. Like until I find a song, who else do y'all think?
There's a group of a family of Black celebrities who don't get a lot of. They're like on the same level of the Kardashians, but barely anybody knows about them. But they were like what, multi-millionaires, like over the course of their career. I wish I remembered their name, but
You know.
yeah.
Wait, so
Speaking of like underrated like people who are celebrities, there's this one. I think they're from England. There's like this one band called Big Joey. I don't know. I forgot how to say it. But they make like punk music and their songs are really good. One of my favorite songs is one that's called "Cut Your Hair." They like makes like sad, like melancholic songs. I wish like I could access my Spotify or anyone's Spotify. One of y'all give me your Spotify, real quick.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right, we got two people looking for songs. Y'all getting free. Y'all getting put on right now. Hold on.
Yeah, y'all hold on.
we're like
Bear with me now.
Bear with me.
Play only 30 seconds of this song.
we're not trying
I'm
to.
not gonna do
If
that.
it's inappropriate, wait, no copyright. No copyright. You can't play
Yeah,
it.
right, no
You can't play it.
copyright.
You can't play it.
Alright, fine. Wait, I
While
guess-
they're finding these songs,
I found them.
We'll probably
They
like
managed-
link it in the comments or something.
Yeah,
I
so,
think
like,
they are British.
So like for us we're not trying to gatekeep these songs away from y'all, but like we don't want to get copyrighted.
Right, we don't want to get sued, y'all. Like that's too much. We don't
We'll
have.
post
I
it.
want to get sued.
Yeah, we'll
I'm gonna
post
search.
I actually want to be.
Wait, can you get sued from the instrumental version?
It's just so weird. It's just
So they are from
Yeah.
London. Okay.
I would have to know
It's
how
not
one
fun.
thing
You should know that.
I know it shouldn't be fun. I'm just saying.
But anyway,
See how it feels to lose.
but anyway,
I know that. But anyway,
let's see.
You got sued before?
Do you have anything to say about playing?
no.
Yes, you have.
No.
How much? How much you been sued before? Tell us.
Okay.
Anyways, going back to Big Joni because I really love them. Their most famous album is called Sistas. So it's please listen to them.
Matthew wants to talk about SZA.
I'm okay. I guess. Oh, I say I guess, but like, since we're on like Black History Month and all that, she's a Black lady. But she won. She won a Grammy, and like,
Ooh.
she's making history as you speak.
You know somebody who won a Grammy that set history was Quinna Brunson as the
Corona won something? What did you
I
say?
thought you said Rihanna.
Quinna Brunson,
Okay.
the creator of Abbott Elementary.
Like,
Abbott Elementary is so
It
funny.
is.
I haven't watched it, but it's funny.
Janine, she won a Grammy, not a Grammy. She won a what do you call it, award?
An Emmy?
Let's go through.
Emmy. She won an Emmy for being the lead actress, comedian, whatever you call it, since 19-something. But anyway, my person that I wanted to talk about was Patricia.
Take your time.
Patricia.
Patricia. That's what I'm trying to say.
Patricia. Keep it together, honey.
Patricia Chisholm Miller. She was the commissioner in my hometown for, I believe she served for 2 count. I'm gonna say that all wrong. She served for 2. I'm not gonna say that right, but she said Black History, and if you get a chance, you should Google her. Anyway, Joey.
Okay, so when I told you about this Muddy Water song I like, so this is a song, but remember it's not the actual song. Like this is like someone played it by an instrument, because we don't want to get copyrighted for this.
I hope they copyright us.
I think we might still get copyrighted
Yeah.
just by playing.
Yeah.
By
Just
Let's
play
just try
10
it.
seconds
No,
of that song.
no, even 10
Please.
seconds
5
is
seconds.
copyrighted. Even 10
Let's
seconds
just- wait,
is
so-
copyrighted.
Let's just try this.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
That's enough.
That's enough, guys. Please, we don't want to get copyrighted. I
I could
do.
have sang that, bro.
Like-
Breaking that. They would have got it. They
Yeah,
would've
That
got
one
it.
song
Yeah,
from
but-
Megamind, whenever he's like on the
Bad
streets.
to the bone.
Yes.
Could have said just go watch Megamind and look at the credits.
Yeah, but in my defense, it just came out to me. They I just thought about it right now.
No, yeah, I
It
get
came
it.
out. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Krabs. Anyway.
sound crappy.
But what else about Black History Month?
Crab is about
Oh
his
my
money.
god. So y'all don't know. Have all y'all watched Star Wars or know
No.
about Darth Vader?
Absolutely not.
I know
No.
about Darth Vader.
You're
Star
so
Wars.
I know he exists.
Nah.
I know of him. I don't know who he is.
Oh no, forget that Zeppo. Okay, so.
Betty Boop was inspired by like a black woman that would like do shows, and then this other like white lady, if I'm not wrong, was trying to get credit for like the whole boop boop beat up type of like songs and stuff like that, like the whole like what was that, like the whole like acting of the character. And she was like winning the case until like the lady who inspired Betty Boop was just like, actually, I was the first one to say boop boop be doop, and I was the first one to like, create the character of Betty Boop. So anytime like, you see Betty Boop, she is inspired by a black lady, and she was supposed to be a black lady.
Okay, so I love that, but have you ever realized that ever since these 2 years, since 2023 and 2024, not many people are taking Black series seriously? Like, you look at the world now, because years before, everybody was like, I don't know how to explain, people more care about it now. Even people on the internet start caring about it, talking about this. But now it's just a joke, because now you have artists like Sexy Red, I know she, I don't know how to explain it, she's not part of it. People like music like Sexy Red, or people like other people that's Sexy Red will discriminate. And I feel like I should not be talking because, well, yeah,
Like the way
y'all you can hear my voice, and I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like it's not taken seriously these past since 2023 and 2024.
Yes, like people like I Show Speed and creators like that have really made people view Black people, I'm not saying this for everybody, but influence the way people view Black people based off let's say I Show Speed, Sexy Red, people like that.
And Kaizen.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna talk about him. I was
okay,
his
yeah.
name, but
his name ain't gonna work for this generation. But this generation are only iPad kids that only listen to him and just.
But if we're jumping on Black history, we should acknowledge the fact that he won an award for being Streamer of the Year or something.
I mean, he did.
Did he cause destruction in New York?
Either it was him or it was
No, it wasn't. It was. I don't think that was Kaizen who caused destruction in New York. I don't think that was.
No, that no.
You
What
don't
happened
get
was
saying this. You were banned, therefore you did not
I
get
know,
saying
I know
this.
there's a giveaway, but I don't think.
There was
a
did
giveaway that
something, but
caused some
it wasn't
destruction.
supposed to lead to that. But this is what happens when you follow pop culture for.
If you're a fan of these people, you do not get to say, because that does not count yours. I watched your video on Sunday about how this person was testing food from the UK and America, but he's from the UK, so he obviously agrees with the British restaurant. It's that's not fair, y'all. That does not count. Because you can't rate something that you're from and live there and rate at the top 10 without rating something that's that looks good and you say, and in your words say that tastes good, and not vote for it. I'm not saying to vote different stuff just because it's from another country, nor saying vote for this other stuff that you're born into. At least be fair about it.
Wait, so how did we get there? No,
she's so down, guys.
No.
She's so down.
No. I'm a little confused.
Wow, Jay.
So, what are we
that
that analogy relates to exactly?
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that people. So for people who are fans of like Kai Cenat, Sexy Red, I Shall Speak, saying like, oh, like that's not true. They did such and that, but like you're a fan of them. You're a fan. You're basically.
Oh, you're biased.
Yeah, you're basically biased about it. So
Well,
therefore, you do not get a say in this.
I see what you mean.
technically, there's a population that believes that if you're still a fan base, you still believe that the creator that you're supporting still does some wrong things. See, let me case in point.
Kelly.
I'm a fan of Sexy Red, but I know that
You listen to her song Pound Town and it says I'm out here
I
in
listen
Miami
to all the songs.
looking for the daddy.
But the point is, we all know that she's out here influencing kids to be
The wrong type of
We
kid.
But that's
just
not
don't-
her fault. That's okay. Low key, that's the fault of the parents.
That is
because their
true.
parents are allowing their kids to listen to her music, and therefore that's how she has kid
Case in
fans.
point.
I feel like it's just a systematic, like not really like.
Sorry, who are you?
But I feel like it's just you can't really stop it from it happening. Like
Right, like
I feel
she's
like a lot
trying to
of
make
the
her
album-
own career. It's just like the parents. So sorry for interrupting. It's just like she's trying to make her own career. She's trying to do like her own thing along with any other like creator. And then people are just like pointing at them. They're like, well, they're influencing kids. They're not targeting kids. It's the kids who get targeted by them because their parents don't have any control over them.
yeah, it's just like you can't really. No one can really control the algorithm that
That's
people make. Like people like. It's not. It's like a system that pushes that out. It's like an automatic system that like
Your phone listens to you.
creators just not creators, but
I'm gonna go off top for a bit. Oh, sorry. You finish. You finish, Matthew. You finish, Matthew. Sorry.
Okay,
I didn't mean to Kanye you.
Please don't hop on Kanye. We don't
Who?
have time.
We don't want to talk about
Okay,
him.
okay, Matthew.
It's like a system that pushes. I lost my train of thought. But it's
Like
okay.
the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, it's like, say for instance, like you scroll across the video and you just like it, and then it's like, oh, we're gonna push more of that stuff out to you specifically. I feel like parents don't really have control over what their kids like, but at the same time, parents should also be more mindful. It's a confusing system. It's not really. It's like hard to find a balance.
Anyway,
The thing is, like, in the short terms, kids should not be in the media. Don't buy your kid, like, a phone, no
Or
matter
you-
how much they beg. Just
or
don't buy
Don't
them.
buy them till they're 13.
Exactly.
So they can realize what's really going on.
don't let it be an
Wow.
iPad kid. Don't let it be an iPad kid. I work at IHOP and we see those kids every day. Those are so annoying. They have the iPads turned so loud. Like turn it down. But I'm gonna go off top for a bit. It's about to see Red. She does not look very sexy. She looks ugly.
What did we do here?
No.
Sorry.
On the next episode of Peeps In Said That, we're going to talk more about Black history. We'll see you later. This goes out to all the lovers. Welcome back to Peeps In Said That. We are joined by a phenomenal group of people. I am President Christian Williams, followed by...
I am Jason Badia.
I'm Matthew Rest.
I am Joey, and now this is a question to all the single people. Are you single and ready to mingle? Hit me up if you are. I need someone. Anyway.
Anyways, okay, starting with this question.
Are you
What's
single
he-
or taken?
Okay.
I'm going to get a ball.
Okay. To you, what makes a successful Valentine's Day? Like, what do you need or what needs to happen for you to feel, I guess, loved. Yeah, loved.
Needed.
Appreciated in the least.
I know, right? Well, for me, I don't celebrate. I don't really do anything for Valentine's Day for real. I just maybe watch like I don't know a love film.
This guy gets no play. I'm just kidding. I can't speak. I need me some women, bro. I need me some women.
I feel
You
like
have
single
one.
single people shouldn't be able to speak on Valentine's Day.
Wait,
Are you single?
Yo, I've had... No,
Go ahead,
I won't say that.
Go ahead, since you got somebody.
I did not cuss. I said single people shouldn't be able to speak on Valentine's Day.
You got somebody?
Like
Go
me.
I have
You have
You
I
had
have one
one.
person. I have one person.
No, technically you had one. They got another one.
I had one, then I got another one, then I got another one, then I got another one.
Insane.
And then I added 5 more. If you can count.
You added
can count.
5 more.
Well, I added 6 more.
What's
You
your
added 6 more.
What's your body count in relationships?
This is some serious lore.
24. And then on that.
You was a tramp.
I am a person who has been heartbroken many times.
Okay, sing about Taylor
Ooh,
Swift.
baby, I don't
Hmm?
understand.
Sing about Taylor Swift. Swifty.
I am not a
Go ahead. And
I can sing you something. Love on top. All right.
Anyway.
What is your favorite song, Nick?
What's your favorite
Ooh,
love
yeah.
song? To me right now. Well, okay, so two people. Well, it's from. Okay, so it's an original song by Prince, but it's been covered by Sinead O'Connor. It's by Nothing Compares to You. I like that song.
Yeah, my favorite song is it's very freaking basic, but it's Love by Keisha Cole. Love.
They were singing that in the cafeteria yesterday.
For real?
Yeah, they were.
I think mine is something. It's that song with Beyonce and Luther Vandross. Never have I ever. Anyway, that's not the name of the song.
My favorite song, I'm not sure if they would be considered love songs, but like a majority of the Mac DeMarco songs, obviously, they're pretty good. I like them, and the guitar, like I guess the guitar, I really enjoy the most.
That's Katy Perry. It's not like you.
Like, a good example would be like My Kind of Woman. I love that song. I learned on guitar and everything. It's cool.
Okay, so what's your favorite movie to watch on Valentine's Day? You know, because again, I'm single. Any ladies hit me up right now?
I like Norbit.
Marvin?
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's a love story basically.
Where she beats him, you know what?
Well, like no, I'm
insane.
talking about like where he meets up with the like.
Oh, the
girl,
other.
and they actually end
okay.
up getting yeah.
From his childhood.
Yeah.
Okay. If you know the story of Norbit, you know the story of Norbit.
To me, I like this movie called My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I like it. I think it's good. My mom watches all the time.
It's crazy.
I think it's good.
My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
You should watch it.
I'm not. It just don't. Okay. The title has to ring all the bells up here. But anyway, I think my favorite movie during Valentine's Day, I didn't watch it during Valentine's Day, but it's Just Right. Starring Queen Latifah and I forgot the other man's name. I watch everything black. Shut up.
Okay.
Even Truth Hurts?
Did you say the movie?
You mean Poet Justice? Poet's Justice.
Poetic Justice?
Yeah.
That's my favorite movie right there.
Poetic Justice.
One of my favorite movies. I'm just a movie guy all along. But what was y'all question?
Just your favorite movie for Valentine's Day, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, somebody just asked me a question.
I'm not sure.
Who's the third person? Who's the fifth person?
Oh, that is a movie.
What?
Just Right.
For me, if I have to take anybody out to see a love movie, I don't know a lot of love movies. I really only know like Titanic. If I have to take,
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus Lord. I think a movie I need to see is One
No,
Love,
it's
Bob
white. It's gonna be
Marley.
white.
and I mean, I majorly, if I'm gonna be honest, for Valentine's Day, I like to watch horror movies. That's like my version of love movies. What? It's like really, it's a really good.
What?
It's a horror movies. I like seeing them with other people.
I take it you like watching First 48 too.
Like,
Yeah.
so like,
What type of
Like-
horror movie? Like, is it a slasher? Like,
Or is it like, if I can't have her,
just
then no one can?
Classic horror movies like Scream or
Is it like this? If I can't have her, then no one can. Like that?
yeah.
that's more like no, we're not saying that.
That's something entirely different. No.
Do musicals count as love movies?
Not movies.
The
They
Love
kinda-
Boat counts as one.
Love musicals count as love musicals.
Like Romeo. Wait, what about plays like these? Like Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah.
Count as.
Not really.
I would say that's
Our
something
generation
we could
wouldn't
say.
know what Romeo and Juliet if it hit him in the face.
I'm pretty sure it would. They would. We would.
If
but
they
they
made
wouldn't like it.
if they made it to a movie and made some of the characters that we're
They
not
just-
some characters other things that we're not going to talk about because
A
we don't-
cartoonish
because it might be
Romeo and Juliet.
offensive to some people.
Yeah.
You know they do it way too much though. Like
Yeah.
GameStop.
You
Yeah.
say GameStop?
No, like,
They be making too many musicals, in my opinion. That's just.
It's just
And
that
make it other
like,
characters
it'd be
other-
corny sometimes. Like a lot of love movies and all that jazz be corny, especially today.
Yeah, but the soundtracks hit hard.
Yeah, but they play it at the most awkward times, like the action cue. Like it could be like the most depressing scene ever, and immediately they start singing. That's like,
Who watched Mean Girls? The musical.
I still never seen the musical.
You watched that?
My sister made me go. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
If you want us to go watch, if you want us to go see it, then
I watched Matilda the musical on Netflix.
I love that. I don't know why. I just love that one.
musical.
I seen Shrek the musical on Netflix.
That's good.
Why? What is that good?
It is good.
Funny. It's good. It's good.
They
I don't know what Shrek. Well, Shrek has love in it. Yeah, Fiona and Shrek.
Yeah, it's love.
Like Sony here.
Yeah.
Dude. Anyway, y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyways, okay, so what y'all favorite foods? I feel like every time that when I see Valentine's Day, I always see like candy apples covered in like pink or white sprinkles and
Balloons that you want to pop.
and chocolate strawberries. Yeah, and
I feel
roses.
like
Oh yeah.
I would make for Valentine's Day, like food wise, I'll make like a pasta dish.
Mm.
A pasta dish or something with like chicken and
Chicken pasta.
yes,
I like it on Friday.
yeah,
Oh, sure.
and then maybe like a dessert, like maybe like a chocolate fondue thing.
I know. I feel like for Valentine's Day there has to be at least something chocolate involved in it.
Yes.
It's
I know a
always
promise I
chocolate.
made to myself in the future when we get older. My Valentine's will be my Valentine's forever, where they're going to get shot.
Oh, crazy.
I mean, excuse me, y'all. They're going to get physically harmed.
That's not better.
It's not.
That's
Okay.
abusive.
Is that one of the
I would
wait?
take physical
they're
action
going-
regarding that individual.
They're going to get
There's
legally
physical
charged
love?
with my finger.
There's physical.
That's not
Insane.
I mean, there's
You
Just
know-
say you're gonna
you
shoot
know,
him. Just say you're
the
gonna shoot
finger.
him.
The finger. It's the finger. It might not be the index finger. But
Okay,
it's the
okay,
finger.
okay.
Shut
Just
up.
stop talking.
Okay.
But
There's physical love and then there's actual
I
love.
think that would love future Valentine's. Anyway,
I'm dead.
I made a promise to myself that my future Valentine would get everything that I wanted.
Has it came true?
Growing up. What?
Has it came true yet?
I'm still
He
young.
said future.
Future. I'm still young.
When did you wrote it?
On Valentine's Day.
Which one?
Yesterday?
This day.
Oh.
Yesterday.
Oh.
It's already the future right now. Nothing has changed.
Newly made future
Technically,
promise.
I have 3.
Do you just be picking them up on Discord or something?
Oh.
It's an app called Wiz.
Oh.
You're one of those people. I think you will like my English teacher, Mr. Hutchins. Shout out to him.
But you know what? I was
Do you go on swan boat rides? Oh, that's cringe. So
Alright.
going on the swan boat rides is cringe. Or kissing in public or holding hands in public, that's cringe.
Or
you
you're
mostly
going
see it in
against
school.
Valentine norms. Those are like almost traditional things.
Yeah,
in
but they're
Valentine.
cringy. It's mostly the people that are different. Like you see the most prettiest girl and meet with someone that's ugly and like, why isn't it me? Like, what does he got that I don't? But also it's lucky.
That is
That's
tier
insane.
5 hating, bro. That is tier 5.
But
hating.
it's not that they're not their person is not their person. They're my person.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's me. I need someone.
But yeah, okay. So we're gonna wrap this up, guys.
I went in a direction that I didn't know
He
was
said he
going.
through with this topic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Matthew, are you single?
Yeah.
And ready to mingle?
The viewer want to know. Are you single?
No, the viewers want to listen. They want to know.
But yeah, we're gonna like.
Matthew said he's
Ask,
through with this topic.
we're
guys.
gonna wrap it up with this question. So, what do you do for Valentine's Day? And do you think Valentine's Day
So
is
y'all be making love.
a holiday? Can you stop? Can you stop?
Our parents do
A
that.
holiday worth
How you think we got here?
worth celebrating, or do you think it's just another day?
I think it's a day worth celebrating to
If you're
show
s-
love to other people that you care about.
Sorry, I didn't mean this the right way. If you're single, then it's just another day. If you're in a relationship, then it's
Then you're gonna
it's a
get
special
stabbed
day.
if you don't celebrate
Okay, we're
Valentine's.
gonna.
I think if you're single, it's a day to figure out like, I don't know, because you have to think about love on that day. You have to think about who you like, who you want to show appreciation to. If you're single, you can probably find love on that day. It's very possible.
And again, the most cringiest word, and the cringiest word is that ever said to a person. The worst that she can say is no.
I hate when people say that. Like, they can say, hell,
Okay,
All right, y'all, goodbye.
Okay.
All right.
We'll-
See you later.
Yeah, it's a
Wait,
wrap.
wait.
It's a wrap.
Actually, not yet. Switch to our next topic. We only have a few minutes of this. Switch to our next topic here. We're going straight into Black History Month.
Yeah, let's.
Hello, listeners. Hopefully, you are enjoying your break. To start with our announcements, we currently have no announcements today. Baloney!
Make sure to get updated to date on our Peeps In Podcast socials on TikTok and YouTube at Peeps In Podcast Club or on Instagram at LGP_podcast club. That is all.
Teriyaki chicken!
We're on air. Welcome back to Peeps In Said That. Today, you with Nala, and I'm the mascot.
And HR. And me, I am Joey. I'm the researcher.
And today, we're going to talk about Black history. So, from our lovely people behind the table, we're going to see what they think about it first.
All right.
We have Maria in the room.
With Maria in the room. She's up to the side. She don't want to talk, but it's okay. I think Black History Month is, one, underappreciated, and two, it's not being spoken about the way it should be spoken about. Because you only get like the stereotypical like heroes, you know, people who say no, people who say I have a dream. But you don't go into the story of many others who like suffered and died trying to like get those people where they were whenever they like got the chance to say no, or whenever they got the chance to say I have a dream.
Matthew.
By the way, I'm Lee.
Matthews.
What's up, guys? My view on Black History Month is a month where Black people can be celebrated and can make history, like to encourage us to make history and to push all Black people forward, and it's just for me like a good motivation. There we go. It gives us a motivation.
Okay, so for me, I feel like, okay, so it's what Lee said too. Like, we get like Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman. Of course, we love them and we love them and we appreciate what they did. I feel like some people get underrated. Like, so I feel like that the most people is over. I don't want to say like it's mid. Like, I want to say it's like an 8 at best. I don't want to say it's mid either, but like to me it's like an 8 because you have people who did the same stuff as them, but they got more celebrated. So for people like, I don't know, y'all know this singer. Her name is like Billie Holiday. Y'all don't know. So she's like a Black jazz singer, and like she suffered a lot of stuff from the government. If you watched the movie Billie Holiday versus the United States, I watched some of it, not all of it because it has some scenes, but it's a really good movie. It shows how she had to go through the government and racism. Like, she made, like, if you heard the song Strange Fruit, it talks about stuff about Jim
song,
Crow.
sorry. I made faces because I love that song so much. Strange Fruit, amazing song. Please listen to it.
Yeah, but if you go into detail with it, it talks about like the Jim Crow's law. Plus it's just something like don't be triggered of what I say about about certain laws that happened back then. Like if trigger, like, this is a trigger warning. Like, it has to do with racism, Jim Crow's law, and other stuff. But anyway, that song, like, it goes real deep about it, talks about it. So, like, and she, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, she's one of the people that's so underrated about what she did. So she calls it impact to other singers like Louis Armstrong, Ella Fitzgerald, Nat King Cole, or it could be either way. The point is that all of them help influence people and other music that talks about these details.
Also, I would like to talk about Claudette. She's a 15-year-old, and not only Rosa Parks took this from her, I would say, but it was most like Rosa Parks was giving this role in a way, but she was the first one to get taken off of the bus because she's Black. But I'm going to read off what it says. At the age of 15, on March 2nd, 1955, in Montgomery, Alabama, Claudette Cloven refused to give up her seat to a white woman. Claudette was motivated by what she had been learning in school about African American history and the U.S. Constitution. Noted that this is an action took place just days after Black History Month. So I'm going to get on my perspective on this and say that there's more into detail if you want to go in depth. She was pregnant at the time that she didn't know, and once the movement had found out about that detail, and it was by an older gentleman, they was like, she is not the right candidate for this movement. And so a few months later, or a few weeks later, however they put it, Rosa Parks, a middle-aged woman who was tired from her job, decided to sit and did not want to move. Not saying that what Rosa Parks did was invalid or framed. What she did was major.
Or in this case, are you saying it plagiarized?
Yes. What I want to know is, instead of putting the big three, Martin Luther King, Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, because yes, we know Malcolm X, we know their history. We know what they did. We know what they done.
We love them.
We love them, but people who actually underage are being some type of way with who they are or abilities that they don't have get pushed to the back and don't get recognized or remembered as much as these four, even more, do. And so my perspective is that Claudette kind of resemblance or reminds me of me at this point in time, because I want to make history with this podcast, with my voice. And I also don't want to stand up for anything that will harm, my people. And so it's just like she took a stand for what she thought was right. And I feel that as a sacrifice to be made in history. And she should be known, not just because Rosa Parks moved or she didn't move, just because Rosa Parks didn't move because she was having a long day at work. She should be remembered because she actually thought it was right. She actually stood up and said no, and I'm not giving up my seat. So that's a little back history that y'all will probably be interested in. But Black thank you guys. What Black history actually means to me is, not just giving my people up a round of a month. We're everywhere. Afro-Latinas are Black, Africans, Puerto Ricans, wherever you are, you have some Black history in you. Even if you're white, you got some Black history.
Oh, no.
You pointed at me or what?
No, Lee.
I'm kidding.
But
I feel like what you're saying is like, Asa.
Because they do. They got 1% point Black.
That's Karen's. That's Karen's.
That
one South Park episode. If you don't, If you don't know South Park, don't search it out.
Don't search it out.
Don't search it out.
But we're being funny, but we're having a serious conversation because this is something I can relate to. I experienced racism, sexism too, as a Black woman who is 15. I experienced all of that due to my hair and my skin. I'm not Black enough, but I'm not proper enough, or as they call it, white enough. I'm not mixed in a culture that I should know all the way, or how I should dress and how I should be standing up. I'm standing up in a way for my family, to make my family proud of the way I talk and speak, but I'm also standing up for my people who don't have a voice. But back to Joey.
So I like... Sorry for studying, Asa. I like we said about Claudette, how she was the first woman to sit on the bus. But for me, I feel like that's the history of what our history. So we say like Claudette and Rosa sit on the bus. I feel like some of that stuff they did was taken out of context and now looking back at it.
Mm-hmm.
I seen that time it shows some like protesting and rioting stuff. But like now looking back, it sounds like unrealistic. It was she did start moves. Like she did start something just by sitting down. I don't know how to describe. I'm not hating on her I'm not hating on them.
I get what you're saying.
I'm just saying it sounds to me it sounds unrealistic. But if you think that's how they did it, it's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. You don't need to throw hate at me. You don't need to take this too deep. Kansas Owens.
Okay, but I was gonna say, I feel like there's a lot of erasure when it comes to Black History Month. There's a lot of people who get erased because I know I mentioned this, but Betty Boop, who was it's known everywhere. She's like
the one that sings "Ain't you kinda good and ain't you kinda." Yeah, she's a history landmark.
Not only is she known in the cartoons and stuff around the world. She was inspired by a black woman, and a white woman was trying to take the
plagiarism.
People, yeah, she was doing plagiarism, and she was trying to take away the character and be like, no, Betty Boop is white because I'm white, and that's just not the case. Not only that, but whenever that one song that's talking about a woman in her solitude was becoming very popular, or at least from what I saw, it was becoming very popular. That song was by Billie Holiday, and people barely know about her. And bringing back what Joy said, people barely know about her, and they don't talk about her as much as she should. Even though one of her songs became viral nowadays, because it was in edits, it was in a lot of parts. Well, one of parts. Well,
they also didn't play on the radio, on radio stations due to it talking about Jim Crow's law.
Also,
not talking about her songs.
Also, back to the Betty Boop. The person who was inspired by it was Esther Jones. Look it up. You will search it. You'll find it. She's the icon. She's the moment. She's the legend. Period.
She was very pretty.
She was inspired by a jazz singer in Harlem, introduced by cartoonist Max Fleischer in 1930. Sorry for stuttering. They captured, her physique and how she looked and how she sounds. What I feel about this is, not saying all white people, take things and make it into their own twist. I'm just saying that sometimes in history, you see, white people did this, white people did that. Not all white people are bad.
Yeah, but
in this time,
I'm sorry.
It's all right, Joey. In this time, white people took what black people had, like jazz or music. Music was created by a black person. Okay, we did the blues, we did everything, but it was taken into context and twisted into a scenario of only black people did jazz and blues, and we did all the rest. And it sometimes makes me mad, and it makes me sad to feel like my people don't do anything, or we're just violent when we're actually smart, intelligent people, just like the rest of the ethnic groups. And we could go to Harvard, we could go to Yale,
you could just say the world.
We could go to anywhere, but it's just, I'm being serious, and I'm starting to tear up, y'all.
Don't cry. You just did your makeup.
I just did it. This is serious in a way, because, I feel deep about it, because it's a part of me. It's a part of my history. Mm-hmm. Her story. Period. But if you didn't know, March is Women's Month, right?
Yeah, March is the month.
March is Women's Month, so I'm black and I'm a woman. So I got 2 months, period.
Hey.
Okay, back to Joey.
So we were just saying about white people, like, you know, people like like, so I feel like I'm take like a break from like history. I feel like some people get offended when some people are like mixed race, like people like I don't know how to explain it. So
Talking about mixed culture.
yeah, like so,
mixed people.
No,
Mixed
not
race?
mixed, not mixed, but like it's like mixed race love, like so like you know like.
Oh,
And
yeah.
racial?
Yeah, I feel like that gets hated more. Like it's like we have, but most I feel like that, like some people might get hate to it, like get hate, like feed off the hate for it. Like they send hate to it, like Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, before Kim and Kanye were a thing. Them and other artists and other people.
Oh, I get you. Totally.
Like Andy War, like no, never mind. Forget that last.
There's I totally get what you say in racial couples. Yeah, because some people are starting to hate on Tom and Zendaya. People was already hating on Zendaya since she's mixed. Her parents are black and white, and she's mixed. So.
Hey, so. Yeah, so I feel like that those artists get hated on. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Alright.
But I feel like that get hated on a few times. Like you seen them make shows about it. Like have you seen that one Cartoon Network commercial that shows Garnet from Skinny Wars?
Oh my God, the Garnet.
It's if you haven't watched Steven Universe, go watch it, and specifically that episode because
that commercial.
That commercial or episode, it's an episode, but it's in a commercial.
I feel like they could have done better with the commercial, but I see what they were trying to do.
Basically, Guardian is 2 gems, and let's go and say,
and she is voiced by Estelle.
Yeah, period.
Estella.
Ruby is white. Let's say Ruby's white, and Sapphire is black. Third interracial couple. Gems are not supposed to mix in their colonies, but they decided to, why not be one person and whole? And when they did, it felt good. It felt like themselves. They felt in love. And it's a beautiful simulation. But that's all we have for today in this podcast club. Thank you, and we out.
Wait. Ooh. Before we let go, I like to apologize for anything that we didn't put too much in this episode. Like we really tried. Like I apologize for people who think that we didn't give that much in to this episode. Like we try our best. That's all we have to say, right? We all tried our best.
I mean, I wasn't here for like a few meetings, but yeah, we tried.
We're gonna cut that out and put Joey's in a little bit, but then yeah.
So,
but we out.
Hope to see you in the next episode. Bye.
Thank you for listening to
Peeps In Said That.
On another note,
if you enjoyed this week's episode, be sure to search Rose outside. Guys.